Okay, this is welcome back to English class, children. Today I will teach you the poem The Temple and the Body, written by Basavanna, but it is translated English by A.K. Ramanujan. Okay, let me explain the poem. So, who is God? Can you define him? Can you define God? Who is God? The creator, right? God means the creator of entire universe, who has created you and me, and he should have some special qualities. God means he should have some special qualities. What are those? He should exist by himself, and he should have authority over everything. He should be present everywhere. Right? So it's like omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent. Like some different qualities should be there. If God means he should possess all those qualities or characteristics. So everyone says that God is love, right? He has created you and he loves you, right? If anyone leaves you, but God is with you, God loves us, that we know. So here the poet Basavanna, he loved his God so much, and he wanted to do something for God. He wanted to offer something for God. Offer means something he wanted to give to God. Okay, and here the poem is like that. So what can we do for God? What can we give for God? Can you give something to God? Whatever, how much ever it is, but it is not enough. We cannot satisfy God with our offerings. He expects something from us. Right? What is that? The faith. That's what here poet wants to give. Let me explain the poem. Very simple poem, and you need to memorize this poem. This poem is for memorization. We have to memorize this poem. So very simple poem. Let me explain. The rich will make temples for Shiva. What shall I, a poor man, do? Poet is wondering. So he is showing his helplessness, as he was a poor man. Basavanna, he was a poor man, but he has the desire to give something to God. He wanted to offer something to God. That's what he said. The rich will make temples for Shiva. So in his view, in his desire, in his opinion, so he has one belief in one God, Shiva, according to him. So he is asking a question. The rich man will make temples. It's because the rich people will have the money and they can build something to God, and they can build some buildings. Right, they can build it. So many beautiful buildings they can build as a temple to God. But he is feeling sad that what can he do for God? What can he afford for God? What shall I, a poor man? He is showing his inability. Financially, he was poor, but he has the desire to give something to God. A poor man, that's what he's doing. So, what can I give? What shall I? Poor rich people can make the temples for God because they have money. But I don't have money. How can I afford? What can I afford for God? That is the first statement, first stanza. It is in the form of question. Okay, but the second stanza, he is giving the answers also. He is consoling himself. Okay, I may not able to give money to God. I may not able to build physical buildings to God. But what can he do? So here the second stanza. My legs are pillars, the body the shrine, the head a cupola of God. Okay, three things. So our human body is dividing into three parts: legs, body and head. Okay, legs, he is comparing legs, he is offering his legs as pillars for the temple. So in order to construct a temple, you need to put pillars, isn't it? You need to put first pillars or the foundation stone we have to put. After that they will construct pillars. After that they will build the body of the temple. After that the dome, the top ceiling will be there. So 3 things, legs. So he is offering his legs as pillars. And the body, the remaining body, the stomach, everything will be there. That body is the shrine, the empty place where we can go and sit in the temples. That's what he is telling. So his body is shrine, the empty place where God can live. And the head a cupola. The head a cupola. Cupola means what? A dome shape, right? The top ceiling will be there, no dome shape, half ceiling. That. So he is showing his head cupola as the dome shape. The head is as a cupola. He is comparing, as it is made up of gold. So like that he is offering his physical body to God, because he can't construct the temple, but he can offer his own body to God. And next, last stanza. Listen, O Lord of the meeting rivers. Okay, he is praying, he is pleasing, he is talking to God. Oh God, listen. I may not able to give anything or money to God, to you, or I may not able to construct big beautiful buildings to you, big beautiful temples for you. But what can he do? He is offering his own temple. And one more consolation is telling that things standing shall fall, but moving ever shall stay. What a wonderful statement, no? Things standing shall fall. It means that is the opposite statements here. Standing shall fall. How can it be? Can you guess? Can you imagine? One thing is that standing properly, a building can fall. Can it? Yes. It is not permanent. The buildings that are constructed over this earth, they are not permanent, mortal, immortal. Right? One day, if earthquake comes, what will happen? They will be destroyed, completely perished. They may not be there for a long time. But moving ever shall stay. Because moving means what? We can move from one place to other. How can it is there? Because our hearts, if you have given place to God in your heart, it will be there forever and ever. That's what he is telling. Okay, if you offer your body as offering, as a temple to living God, then that will be permanent, mortal, because God lives in us. God is a spirit, right? We know that God is a spirit. He lives in us. But it will be there forever and ever until you do mistake. So that's why here the two statements are contradictory, opposite statements. Things standing shall fall, but the moving ever shall. So things standing means physical temples that have been constructed on the earth. Moving means we, the human being, our bodies. Our bodies are temples to God. So they will be there forever and ever. That is the small poem. Memorize it.